Hi, I'm Jimmy. Yeah, so some things have changed, obviously. Since my friend BB-8 left, I couldn't really afford the old place anymore, so I had to move. Haven't gotten to unpack yet, but you know, I'm hopeful. That's the one thing, the only thing I do have. I have hope. Hey, hope, what you need is a bed. Oh, that's right. The other me is still here. The one from 3 episodes ago. Hey, would you stop being so meta in there? I'm trying to bumble here. No. What is it with all these girls and skydiving? Hey, you're out of unicorn cereal, by the way. Hey, that was for a review. Oh, what are you gonna do, Jimmy? You're gonna find some witty subtext in eating cereal? Huh, Jimmy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, would you get your weird as seen on TV crap away from me? Yeah, I guess he likes you. I don't know why. God damn, I'm surrounded by tchotchkes. So since I currently have nothing to review, I thought it might be time to talk about some things I never got. These are some things I never got. These are some things that... This is so embarrassing. There's a lot of things we wanted as kids, but it just wasn't in the cards for one reason or another. Mom and Dad just didn't sign off on that shit. My mom hated gross things. Mad Balls, Boglins, Garbage Pail Kids, Rude Ralph. I'd say to Mom, I want this, and she'd make a face like this. It's kind of like that one face that Kermit makes. It's still amazing to me that out of the original Ninja Turtles line, I had Luau Michelangelo, I had Ground Chuck, I had Naked Splinter, I had whatever the f*** this thing is. But I never actually got Casey Jones. I love Casey Jones. Never had him. Still don't. My parents would just randomly buy me turtles for Christmas, and they were never all the ones I wanted. Plus, they'd tear the blister off the card and just leave them like that under the tree. Why would Santa do that? Can you believe that I never actually got a Super Soaker? Like an officially branded Nerf one? Come to think of it, I don't think I ever owned a Nerf anything. I always had the knockoff Big Lots guns that leak. The ones where you pull out the cork and just let them fill up underwater real slowly. That shit is tenuous at best. I wanted a big, sexy Super Soaker.
Splash. There's the Super Soaker 100. It has a powerful air pressure system.
Oh, Buffy!
I wanted one I could fill up with a garden hose and squirt all over the girls. I'm gonna cut that part out. I never got a Battle Cat Bouncer. You probably didn't even know that was a thing. That's why I mentioned it. Playsets. I never got any Playsets. Again, my parents wouldn't sign off. Ghostbusters Firehouse, Batcave 89 playset, Turtles Sewer playset, nada. I'd stare at those service merchandise catalogs with the playsets all blinged out like I had a barren womb or some shit. That's why I could not only buy these things as an adult, but I can have a whole room dedicated to them. Yeah, but no room for a bed. Weirdo f***. You're a sweet worm, aren't you? One thing I never got, but of course now I have, is my pet monster. A best friend who will never leave me. No matter if I act like a complete ass. Battleship. I never got this. I don't know how it's played. I've never known, and don't tell me in the comments or anything because I don't care. Also Fireball Island. Never owned it. Looked too intimidating to me. As a kid, I never got any Legos. Not a one. Never had one of those big buckets to dump all over the floor. And now as an adult, I understand why. Legos are expensive. And my dad wasn't cheap. He was thrifty. Okay, this is slightly off topic, but I remember I wanted a pair of Jordache shoes at Target once. And my dad said, I'm not paying an extra $40 for a pair of shoes just because they have a basketball player's name on them. He actually said that. Thrifty. Yeah, so I never got said Teddy Ruxpin. Hopefully I can eventually track one down and do a review of it. I just know that if I end up putting a Too Short tape in it, I'm going to be painfully disappointed. You can call me too. Don't say it twice. You get me real mad now. Glowworms. Never got one. Even though glowworms were like currency in my kindergarten class. Psst, you got any more of them glowworms? But after a while, the bottom fell out of glowworms. All the cubbies just overflowing with unwanted glowworms. Never got talking Bubba. Never had that. It was a doll, and my dad said that dolls were for Also, I was a senior in high school when this came out. Moon shoes, never got. I think they're kind of stupid anyway. Nah. Easy bake oven. I've actually got an easy bake oven. Well, I don't got it. BB-8 got it, but it's in the closet. It was his, but I don't think I could ever bring myself to review. Hey, what the hell are you doing? I'm shooting a video in my empty room. Jimmy, we moved a month ago. Don't you remember? I helped you unpack all this stuff. Look! Look at you. You're dwelling, man. What have I told you about dwelling? You're better than this, Jimmy. We're better than this. Well, I'm not, so I guess that makes, Listen, just stop being a baby, all right? I'm trying to get girls over here, and you're harshing it all, Jimmy. You don't even have a bed. I'm gonna have to build a tent fort. Do bitches love tent forts? Whatever, I'm gonna take a Here, take your worm. Hey. Can I ask you something? Yeah? Is this ever gonna get any better? Let me put this in a context that you can understand. You know when Frodo gets stabbed on Weathertop by one of those Dementors? Ring wraiths. Yeah, right. It's a wound that he'll carry with him for the rest of his life. It'll never completely heal. It'll always be there. It's kind of like that. Stop dwelling.